Down here in the red. You saw him dominating that previous game. Playing just like he did in StarCraft 1. He is
SlayerS'BoxeR.
up here. The player's name I fumbled in between the in our in-between game talk. Very good player, but is he good enough to win this game? Let's find out. His name is
Well, Boxer leading 1-0. If he destroys Korjong like he did last game, this might be one of our quickest days ever.
I believe you are correct. Could be straight up all 2-0s.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty one-sided 2-0s as well. Even with Fruit Dealer losing, that would be amazing.
Sheesh. Poor Fruit Dealer. Sheesh. Can't believe he's gone.
Yeah.
He'll be back, though.
Oh, definitely. The Dealer Fruit cannot be.
I don't know if we even got a shot of the cold Blizzard art. It was
no,
made.
That's true.
We saw it at BlizzCon, though. Blizzard fans of the Fruit Dealer actually made Zerg Fruit art.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Presented to him at BlizzCon. It was awesome. Well, the probe coming around to scout. And, you know, this is all pretty standard. It sounded like some sort of crazy bird or dinosaur.
Gurgling water for a second.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. I'd just taken a sip of water and it was... Anyways, on this map, I think any sort of build like what we saw Boxer do early is really quite great. Any sort of Banshee timing build on this map has been very powerful thus far. But then again, Boxer switches up his strategies quite a bit, actually. So I would not be surprised if we see something completely different.
Boxer, I think the thing he's known least for is his macro. His macro has always been his weakest point.
Yeah.
His micro and strategic play is really where it's at.
Before people really knew what macro was, Boxer was revolutionizing the game with micro and tactics.
And by the way, by macro, rather, we mean the ability to gain an income quickly, expand, control an economy.
That's right, micro, the controlling of your units.
How to win small battles,
or
make
even
more
big
with
battles.
small numbers,
Yeah.
or large numbers than you should be able to mathematically.
Yeah. Well, SCV checking out that second geyser. Doesn't give a ton of information away. People love that second geyser, either for expanding off 3 warp gates, or for quick tech, or sometimes even the crazy warp gate rushes, which we don't see as often nowadays.
Factory back here. You can float that over, scout what the Protoss is doing. That's why you see most Protosses make a pylon over here. We may, as the metagame evolves, even see people hide the factory here and float in from this side, since if they're going to hide something, it's going to be over here.
That's quite true. It takes a little bit longer to float that way, so I think people nowadays just kind of hoping.
Yeah, you're going to put the tech somewhere easy to spot.
The factory being made up here. Now, it's a possibility he'll go for floating over and making a tech lab on the island and then floating over a starport for it. Yeah, looks like he's going to do exactly that.
Oh, nice call.
Yep. We did see this once before in the GSL. And it's a pretty cool move, except when your opponent goes Void Ray.
Then
or
it
Phoenix.
sucks.
Yeah, and then it's really quite terrible.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It's going to be really quite terrible, it looks like. Stargate definitely going to be able to scout that quite easily. Now, is he going to go Phoenix or is he going to go Void Ray? Hard to say. We'll see
We'll
later
know what
today.
Boxer's going to do when we see if there's an armory. Oh, I see. He's going to make this tech lab over here, swap them out, bring the factory back over here.
Yeah. We may even see another starport. Nope, an armory.
Thor.
Starting up again, but last game he did something similar and canceled said armory upon scouting his opponent. A cloak being made before even the Banshee. Has a little bit less gas than normal due to the extra tech lab and the armory.
We will probably see a Banshee next.
Yeah, if he goes Banshee cloak and no Banshees, I have a problem with that strategy, Tasteless. But right now, a Phoenix is being made and barely doesn't see it.
Oh my God!
Barely
missed that.
He's gonna go ahead and see everything else in the base. He's like, okay, it's gonna be a Thor all in. Will Boxer cancel? Nope.
He's gonna stick with the Thor.
Yep.
We know that because of the armory. Some noob is like, but what if he wants +1 weapons attack? No, noob. You're wrong. Stop saying ridiculous stuff like that in that silly voice.
That is true, Tasteless. Thank you.
Goddamn noobs. Phoenix is now flying around the map. He still, again, does not know about this. And there's a Thor. He's getting nervous there.
Man, he's going to couple Banshees with Cloak with a Thor all-in with Marines and Thor, and this is actually going to be sick because even though he has anti-air, these Banshees are about to have cloaking, and they have cloaking now. This is huge. And he cloaks. Oh no, Thor Jong right now is like, OMG, WTF.
Oh no.
I scouted everything. How? You notice just now he is making that robotic, so he's going to lose ridiculous amounts. I mean, with that type of economy, you're not going to stop this Thor Marine all in. Absolutely not happening.
Oh, there it is. GG.
GG!